Yeah. Hi students, I am Dr. Badrinath and in this video we will see the Epi Info. It is a software. Epi Info. Info means information. Epi means epidemiology. Epidemiology. Total Epi Info collectively called as a software. Okay, ap info is a software. Okay, and this is the official logo of the trademark, official logo of the ap info, right? Okay, we'll see about much details regarding this software. ap info is a statistical software. First point in the exam you have to write for epidemiology. What is this epidemiology? That we will see in the next class, next slide. Developed by the this Epi Info is a software developed by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. In the short form, it is called as a CDC. You can see here. CDC. Here you can see the abbreviation also. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. They will control the disease and prevent the disease also. Okay, that is one of the center which is situated in the Atlanta, Georgia, in the US. You can Google it. You can find the center and you can visit the center in the Google through Google form. Okay, right. Now we know AP stands for epidemiology. Info means informatics or information. AP Info is a software. What is epidemiology? Very important for Pharma.D students. Very important. Very, very important. It is a separate chapter is there, epidemiology. Yeah. Here we will try to see understand what is epidemiology. Epidemiology is the study. First you see only bold lines. It is a study of the distribution, how the disease is distributed, and determinants. What are the causes of the disease? Determinants means what are the causes of, for example, you take the best example, you take the now pandemic situation, corona. So epidemiology is nothing but a study, systematic study, data driven study, okay, whatever it may be, any study of the distribution. How frequent distribution means how frequently corona is distributed, in which pattern corona is distributed, and the determinants. What are the causes of the corona? What are the risk factors of corona? Either mask, wearing the mask, or sanitizer. What are the without sanitizer, without mask? These are all risk factors of the health related states and events, not only just a disease, any infection or non-infection disease. Here you can see infection disease, non-infection diseases, various environmental factors. All these things you can be study. That is called a epidemiology. In a specified population, either a neighborhood or in a school or in a city or in a state or in the country or in the global, anywhere, any how much population big, no problem. With the help of this powerful software, you can study what are the risk factors, what are the causes of corona, why you got corona, frequency, either it is coming a weekly or how frequently it is coming, reoccurrence or pattern, what it is. See here you can see that. And after collecting this epidemiology, that is a science of study, you can draw a x-axis and y-axis, and see here in this country it is height is big, frequent, it came immediately and reduced. Whereas this graph you see, slowly corona is increased in this country. Not came to severe level, but it is a very widely distributed. In months together is there. Here only just like a span, within a span of 2 months, it increased like anything and decreased. See corona statistics. It is a epidemiology only. Epidemiology is nothing but a study, very important for Pharm.D students. This is the syllabus as per your PCI, Pharmacy Council of India, uniform syllabus throughout the country. Introduction to, here you can see the in the biostatistics and the research methodology subject. Introduction to statistical software, SPSS completed. I have already and uploaded the video also. Epi Info. This is the present focus. Okay, this is a 6 months package software. Epi Info. SAS is also 6 months package. SPSS is also 6 months package. Okay, 6 months you have to work. This is only just introduction only. What is Epi Info? Who developed? What is the initial version? What is the now present version? What you are doing? Either it is a software or not. With this software, what you are going to be do? All these things you can be study the introduction. You have to know. Epi Info has been in existence for over 20 years. Not it is a today's software. It is developed in the 20 years back, and it is currently available for Microsoft. See, this is the Microsoft print. In this software also you can download Microsoft Windows. See, Windows 8, Windows 7, Windows 10. You can download this software by using this OS, operating systems. Android version, Google Play also you can Android. Okay, and iOS, this is iOS, Apple, you can use Apple. This is Android mobile what we are using. Okay, and also along with a web. See, this is a web. All icons I have given here. This is a web cloud version, like a Google Drive, where let's just like a Google Forms, very popular now, Google Forms. So this is a Google Drive. It is just like a cloud. You need not to be saved automatically. The data will be saved. Even the small change, data will be automatically saved in the clouds. Okay, website, all the icons I have given for to remember easy. Yeah, here this basic information. It is developed by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Stable release. This is a version, latest version. Okay, 7.2.2.6. Very important. All these points you have to write in the examination. February 2018, 2 years ago. This is the current version, latest version. Okay, this point are important. 7.2.2.6 like a robo, 2.0 robo, like that. Okay, next is, it is written in the Microsoft Visual language. Microsoft operating system, Windows you can use, Android, iOS, Apple iPhone. Okay, website, Google Drive, clouds, anything. Type statistical software, especially for the epidemiology. See, the name indicates it is a statistical software. You can calculate the statistics also here. Okay, epidemiology, study of a disease, especially this corona, like that. You cannot go to China and you cannot get the data from China. You cannot go to Pakistan and you cannot get the data. Corona, you want corona statistic worldwide, you just send this software, so that all the people, they will download the software, they will enter their details, so you can collect, you can sum up the data with the help of this software. Okay, and this is official website like WWCDC, Centers for Disease Control and Government. It is a government organization. Epi Info. This program will allow for electronic survey creation. You take example of corona. You want to do a survey in a region. Survey of the a corona got patient, or survey of the those persons who are not got corona. You want to do a survey. You cannot go each and house and you cannot ask them and you cannot detail. Now you make this AP Info software and you can create your own file in that, and you can ask them, so that all the people, they will you can spread through a WhatsApp. Okay, in the WhatsApp they will fill all the details. In the WhatsApp, they will download the data of SPSS. This Epi Info. Okay, they will fill all the forms and they will upload in Epi Info. So you will collect all the data. Data entry, you can enter the data. You can analyze the data. Parametric statistics, t-test, ANOVA test, everything you can do. Need not to be do your pen, paper, hand, nothing. Okay, non-parametric statistics you can perform. This is also called as a statistical calculator. Just like a ordinary calculator, scientific calculator, statistical calculator. This is a statistical calculator. And you can also do cross tabulation, compare one table into another table. That is called as a cross tabulation. Stratification, odds ratio, very important for Pharm.D students. Odds ratio, risk differences. These topics comes in your syllabus. Logistic regression, conditional or unconditional, survival analysis. How many persons are survived from corona? If you want to do that, you can calculate, will be available in this software. Kaplan, Mayer, Cox, proportional hazard. If you do that, it is a very important in competitive examination. How will you do survival analysis in a pandemic or in a epidemiology? Kaplan, Mayer, Cox. Okay, proportional hazard. Analysis of very complex survey data. And these are some of the versions. All these versions need not to be right in the exam. You write the first version. This point you have to mention. First version, number 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.1, 5.6, 6, all these are there. Okay. In 2000 year, Epi Info 2000 is there. Here, Epi Info for DOS. Only before that, they are using a Microsoft DOS. Now, from 2000 onwards, they are not using DOS. They are using Windows. See here. This you have to mention in the exam. Epi Info 2000. Windows. Okay, first version, number 1, DOS. And 3, version 3, this is Epi Info 3. This is Epi Info first, Epi Info 2000, next Epi Info 3. It is a 3 series. All these need not to be right in the examination. Now, present Epi Info 7 is running now. 7th version is running. That's why 7.2.2.6. We have told now that it is a Windows XP Vista is running. These points you have to mention. Windows XP Vista. Okay. Yeah. And one more version is also there. Open Epi. It is open for all. Open Epidemiology. Open Epi is an online version. Anybody can open anywhere. It is a free access, open access. They can open this and they can enter the data corona patient. If you want to check on the software Open Epi, and has a inbuilt statistical calculators is also there in the software itself. Okay. If you want t-test, you just click on the t-test. You will get directly the data. No need for null hypothesis, alternative hypothesis, comparison, t-value, level of significance, conclusions, standard table, standard t-value, nothing. You click on the icon of the t-test, you will get a t-test result. If you want to do a Mann-Whitney test, click on the Mann-Whitney test on the computer. Select the data, click on the Mann-Whitney U-test, you will get the data directly. See, an analysis was conducted in the 2003 year. Document was, this Epi Info document was, see how many people, 3, 4, 5, 10 lakh people were downloaded this document, downloads of Epi Info from 180 countries. 180 countries. Just imagine. Throughout, it is not possible for a human being to go 180 countries and to ask them to survey. For one disease, they have collected 180 countries. They are doing a business in 180 countries. It is a history. Epi Info has been development for over 20 years. I have already told, no, 20 years back. The first version, this is Epi Info 1, originally implemented by the Jeff Dean. Dean, we know for universities and all, in some autonomous colleges, Dean will be there, no? Jeff Dean. Unpaid internal, they implemented in the high school level. This software originally implemented only for the school. Now it is a worldwide. It was originally in MS-DOS batch file, and they are using a floppy disks and released it in 1985. Floppy disk, no students know nowadays. floppy disk. It was a black color shape, small will be there. It memory, just like a memory. But nowadays, memory is also gone. Clouds came. If you want to keep anything in your pen drive, nothing. Google Drive, just like a pen drive. Don't keep in the pen drive. Keep in the Google Drive. Whenever you want in any device, anything, you can be download. If you store in a pen drive, what happened? No, this pen drive you have to put to another cell phone and another device, and you have to download there. Now Google Drive is not like that. If you have a password, anywhere from any device you can upload, from any device you can download, either cell phone, laptop, whatever it may be, computer, or whatever it may be. That is the power of software. MS-DOS continued until the release of Epi Info 2000. MS changed to Windows. That I have already shown in the table. No, 2000 Windows came into the picture. See, first Windows compatible version 2000. This is a turning point of the Epi Info that you have to mention in the exam. The last MS-DOS disappeared in 2001. Epi Info changed the way of data was how it is storing by using a Microsoft Access they are using, and it is a open source. Epi Info 7 is at presently running. Okay, this is the final version, present version. Okay, and this is some points. 7th series presently maintained Epi Info product line, 7th series. These points you have to features. We will see what are the important features. Ability to rapidly develop a questionnaire. You want to given a questions to corona patients. Why you got, how you got, how many times you went outside, are you wear the mask or not, are you not using the sanitizer or not, how many times you are using a sanitizer per day. Like that, if you want to develop a questionnaire, you can develop it rapidly, just like a Google form. Here you can see questions are there. Here one question is there, here one question is there. Like that, how many questions you want, you can prepare. Not on paper, in this software. You can directly type and you send them through a software. They will fill it, customize the data. So they will enter the process. They will enter the data, quickly enter the data into the questionnaire. Easy. Answering is also easy. Okay, either the question, what is your name? You blank. Objective type, subjective type, analyze the data. See, customize the data entry process. Here you can see how the Google form, you can, different themes are available, like this theme. How many themes you want, you can use whatever theme you want, you can be select. All these are, this is one of the important example. In epidemiology of the corona, COVID-19 pandemic situation, number of days to double. See here, each country they have given in India, how many days? Number of days, 6 days, it become a double here in the India. Okay, 6,000 to 12,000 it becomes. See, and 3,000 to 6,000 it came, blue color line. Within a 5 days, 3,000 members, decided. See, Worldometer is one of the important software website. You can go on Worldometer. It is collecting the data throughout the country, throughout the world, not only country. Okay, the corona is best example to explain epidemiology. It causes everything, it will be collected. Yeah, 6 important modules are there in the Epi Info. Very important one. All these modules you have to explain in the examination. Okay, 6 modules are there. First module, create a form. You can create a form on the website, on the Epi Info software. You can ask the questions, 50 question, 100 question. You can develop a questionnaire in the form. Enter the data. Patients will enter the data. Corona patients or non-patients, their name, cell number, mail ID, how many times they washed their hands, everything, the data, whatever you have asked the question, the questions will be answered by the patients. They will enter the data here and create the maps. If you want to create a India map like structure, each country, I will explain you what is a map module and all. And stat calculator, you want to apply any t-test, parametric test, non-parametric test, you can click on this stat calculator. It is one of the important modules. 6 modules are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, statistics calculator. You can apply the statistics. You can, and these two, classic analysis, visual dashboard. These are the analyzed data. See here, these two comes under the analysis of the data. These two are the calculations, entry, creation of a question, everything will be there. Whereas these two are the analyze the data, what you have entered. Okay, yeah. And see, form designer. First one I have told, no, form, create forms. You can see here, form designer. Electronic questionnaire can create it in the form designer module. Individual questions can be placed anywhere on the page, and each form may contains the multiple pages also. How many pages you want to give a questions? Number. High degree of control over the form's appearance and function, defines the both questions prompt, format, and the data types. Like a, you want to ask the phone number, you just numbers, give option of number, so that numbers they will enter. Text, dates, your date of birth. In the website you have to enter, they will give calendar. You have to go to calendar, year, month. There you have to enter your data like that. Text means text typing, dates, timings also, and Boolean. And you can create the drop down list also. What is your place? India. They will give options. India, Australia, America, like that. They will give a list. Drop down. Menu will be drop down. Like that. If you click on India, again they will show one more drop. State. Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, or Karnataka, or Tamil Nadu. Like that. Drop down list also available. Code tables are also available. Whatever you want, you can design. One of the most powerful feature of this Epi Info is a check code. Very important. See, for example, what is this check code? I will explain with the help of this example. If your data entry person types the mail, for example, the patient is entering that either he is a male or female, so he has a options. He entered the male. If he enter the male into a question on the gender, any questions relating to the pregnancy might be hidden automatically. Some questions like a pregnancy, trimester, delivery, everything, it will be hidden automatically. If he click on the male, if he click on the female, then questions will come. Female related questions will come like that. This is called as a check code. Okay. And classic analysis, I told no classic analysis. Here, this is the classic analysis, visual dashboard. Classic analysis is module is a users analyze their data and see here, this is very important, and export to their data functions exists, allows the data can be converted. That's why it is called a classical analysis between the plain text to CSV. You can change your Excel sheet into Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Access, or any other software, MySQL, Microsoft SQL server, and other form, whichever format you want. No need to be cut, copy, paste. Just put export, automatically classic analysis will convert from one format to another format. Okay. And many advanced statistical calculators available, no? T-test, ANOVA test, non-parametric test, parametric test, all these tests you can perform with the help of module of statcalc and visual dashboard. In the visual dashboard, lighter weight analytical component, and it is designed to easy use. Main feature, visually, how much you want visually you can do. That is called a visual dashboard. How many countries today, how many corona cases, total how many corona cases, how many are the recovered, like that dashboard. First page itself, dashboard will be there. In many websites nowadays, they are using a dashboard. This is a map module. In this map module, if you click on the UK, just on the country, you will get the details. See, if I click on the China, I will get the worldometer. You can see that this is called a map module. They will give the map. When you touch any country, you will get the data of the corona statistics or TB statistics of the same data. Like that, you can prepare the map module in the Epi Info software. Report module. If you want to report US how many cases, death rate, China death rate, COVID-19 deaths, Italy death rate, like this also you can report. Map module is there. Okay, report module is there. Okay, map module versus report module. There you are using a columns. Here directly you are using a country icons. Wherever, however you want, you can be changed. Okay, this module is powerful, and enough that several applications have been built up of in the version 7. Version 7 is the latest version series. It is having a okay. Thank you. So I will end my this one AP info. Next we will see the another software in the next classes. So in playlist I have kept all videos subject wise.